All right, so today I'm gonna do a review of Into the Badlands, episode one. Oh man, I've been waiting for this show to come out. Been real excited about it. I'm actually a few days late on checking it out. I guess it came out, wasn't paying attention, watching something else. So in the beginning, comes with like it's like a scene where they're moving over a field. Turns out to be a poppy field. Guy's riding a motorcycle, and the narrator comes over and says, this is a land where guns are banned, and seven barons, men and women, came together to ban the guns. So I guess that's why everybody uses like regular weapons. Doesn't seem to be a lot of electricity. So so some of the opening scenes comes up, and there's this Asian guy named Sonny. He's the main character. Has this badass red jacket, nice and long. Has a sword on his back. I was juiced. I was like, oh, this is gonna be tough, right? He's riding like a badass motorcycle. Looks like a something from World War II, something the military used to drive in World War II. I'm not a motorcycle guy, so if you can say in the comments what kind of motorcycle it is, I'd appreciate it. Um, so basically, he comes across a scene where a truck is flipped over and a bunch of people are dead on the floor. So there's two other guys wearing similar little outfits, little red outfits, red tops, and I guess these are the Clipper uniform for his Baron. They're wearing red, he's wearing red, so I just assumed same. I'm saying they're from the same crew or the same Baron. So everybody's dead. He realizes that it looks like one person is missing, and he looks around and sees smoke in the air. So it seems like there's a fire. Goes over there, comes across a group of guys, like nomads or bandits. So he rides up to him, parks right in front of him, takes his sword off, and asks them about it. It seems like there's somebody missing from this little scene that happened. Do you guys know anything about it? They said, well, we don't know anything about it. He's like, and there's the main guy, the head honcho, I guess, sitting on a trunk. And this dude, he looks kind of tough, but he got all these guys around him, so he thinks he's tougher than he is. So I asked him what's in the trunk. It's none of your business. Looks at one dude. Dude steps up and gets fucking tore apart. You know what I'm saying? Then that's when all the other guys jump up. They surround him. You know what I'm saying? The main character, Sonny, doesn't even grab his sword. He just starts picking dudes apart. He starts twisting their arms, snapping stuff, and removing, you know what I'm saying, dislocating their shoulders. And, you know what I'm saying, took one dude and bent his legs back over his head, backwards, you know what I'm saying, tore them apart. Um, he kicked one dude in the air and then kicked him into the tree. Oh, there was this one tough part where he grabs a spear from one guy, stabs dude through his chest, reaches around and pulls the spear out. I thought that was real unique. I had never seen nothing like that before. So basically, tears these guys apart, opens the trunk. There's a missing person, right? It turns out to be MK. Yeah, I think the story's gonna kind of follow him and follow Sunny. So takes him back to the little scene where the truck was flipped over. They're burying their bodies and they're having a little talk about, maybe you should let me go. He's like, I can't let you go. I'm saying you wouldn't survive out here. So takes him back to his Baron, right? And when he gets back over to their little hideout, you know, there's this giant wall, and in front of it, there's nothing but poppy fields, and it looks like a huge place because as they get in the wall opens up, big old like 40-foot doors. Excuse me, and he drives in. He seems like he's driving a ways because there's just like long driveway, lots of trees and everything. Comes up to a big mansion, and there's the Baron's place. Excuse me. Um, and then they come across in front of the mansion. There's like rows and rows of guys just practicing the martial arts. I guess those are all the Clippers. So jump forward a bit. They go and they see this. I guess it's called the pit, where everyone's fighting at. And you know, Sonny tells the MK, this is what the Clippers do. You know, these are people that are trying to be Clippers, and he's like, I'm not interested. He's like, Sonny gives him that look, like whatever, and move forward a few minutes, and they're gonna go meet the Baron. Now, the Baron's giving his little speech about, you want to come kill for me, you want to come fight for me, you know, nobody here has family, I'll be your family. And he calls Sonny forward. Sonny takes his little Clipper uniform off and turns around, and this dude has like hundreds of small tattoos. You know what I'm saying? It's like little tallies, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and slash, or 1, 2, 3, 4 slash. It's something similar to that. And I guess it's something like 400 and something kills that this dude has taken 400 something lives. So he's pretty badass. I got my little cheat sheet here. Um, blah blah blah. Poppy fields. Okay, and then the son of the Baron is named Ryder. He seems like he's a little too eager to take control without really knowing what he's actually doing. You know, someone that complains a lot if that things don't go his way or the way that he sees things should go. Um, okay, so the main Baron that we see now, we haven't seen any other, is Quinn, and he seems like a decent guy, but he's you know, he seems like a killer. Um, then you move forward and you see Sonny with the girl, or he walks into a shop and the girl's working on a guy's hand. The guy freezes because he sees the guy with a sword there, realizes he's a Clipper, and she's like, "Oh, he's not here for you." Basically, she's saying he's here for me. And they cut to like a little bedroom scene where Sonny's trying to read something, you know, not very well. And it turns out that that girl is actually his girlfriend and she's pregnant, which is horrible, I guess, because Sonny can't have a family. And if anyone finds out that she's pregnant, I guess they'll both get killed, or he'll get killed, or everybody will be killed. So he tells her, you know, to kill it. She gets mad and says, is that all you know how to do is kill? Then he leaves. Okay. Now after MK, which is the kid they got found in the trunk, after he goes to the pit, gets in a little skirmish or whatever, with a kid, he goes to what looks like taking a shower because he has his shirt off and he has like a towel on. So he goes walking through this little room, and the guy attacks him again. This time, he hits him and he starts to bleed. I guess MK uh, has some kind of powers or something. When he bleeds, eyes turn black and he like becomes a super killer. So he like dodges dude's punch or something, goes down to the ground, jumps up, spins around, kicks him, shoots the guy into the wall. As soon as the guy is in midair, then Sonny comes in and sees everything, him fly and hit the wall, and glass goes everywhere. MK catches a piece of glass and throws it like a Chinese star in dude's face, which is pretty crazy. So then I guess he blacks out, and Sonny takes him over to his house. And when he wakes up, he's questioning him about it. So that's that kind of like mystery, like what's going on with this kid. So originally, the bandits that actually stole him were hired by another baron called the Widow, which is a female. Now, apparently, she knows about his powers, even though he seems like he doesn't really know about his powers. So, what ends up happening is Sonny goes to visit Vale, which is the girlfriend that's pregnant. And he goes there, it's raining. He goes in there, grabs the door like he's going to go in, then he second guesses it and walks back out. Then he realizes that there's a car parked there. Apparently, nobody has cars, unless you're a baron, what it seems like. So, or somebody with a lot of money, or maybe a leader or something. So, he sees that and he notices two guys on the side of the car, and two guys behind him. All these dudes got swords, and they're all wearing blue. So, I'm assuming these are the clippers for the widow, because she's the one that's in the car. So Sonny about to get down. He pulls out one sword out of his back and one sword out of his hip. He's carrying two swords. Looks like an epic scene because, I'm saying, it's four guys. All of them got two swords. He has two swords. It's about to go down. So there's all kinds of parkour It is an amazing scene. I'm not going to tell you everything that happens, but it's pretty badass. Um, so after he kills all those guys, obviously he's not going to die because this is episode one. He talks to the widow. The widow tells him about MK and says, you know, bring this boy to me. He's like, that's not going to happen. He leaves. Okay. So while that's happening, um, MK, which earlier in the episode had gotten a pendant taken from him, and it ended up in Ryder's hands, which is the son of the Baron. Now he goes to find him, right? Well, it doesn't go to find him. He goes to find his room to get the pendant back, and actually ends up getting caught. They're gonna execute him in the morning time, and then Sonny goes and visits him, right? Now, I'm not gonna tell you what happens there, but basically MK wants Sonny to make him a promise. And that's basically the end of the episode. I think this is amazing. I'm super pumped about episode two. All the swords and fighting with different weapons, all the weapons that the bandits had. It looks like it's going to be an epic, epic um, season for Into the Badlands. I can't wait. Um, I don't know if I'm going to get more in depth because this video is running kind of long. In the next review, I highly suggest you watch this one because there's a lot of things I didn't get to talk about. So I guess till next time, I'll see you on the next review.